As a successor state of the Soviet Union, the tiny Georgian Republic in southern Europe had inherited a number of advanced Soviet weapon systems after the superpower's collapse in 1991. These weapons still serve as the backbone of the armed forces of Georgia today. Unlike other countries that also inherited from the Soviet Union, such as Ukraine and Kazakhstan, Georgia received fewer combat aircraft, most notably about 20 Su-25 flying tanks. Amid rising tensions with Russia, as well as conflicts with the separatist province of South Ossetia and Abkhazia, Georgia in 2003 began an effort to modernize its military, at the same time strengthening military cooperation with Western nations and also Israel. Due to the lack of fighters, Georgia has to use more surface-to-air missile systems and buy more missile systems from former Soviet Union countries, most notably from Ukraine. Also sought to increase the anti-aircraft firepower of its ground units. Specifically, Georgia has purchased 2 Berg M1 medium-range air defense battalions from Ukraine and others S-125 air defense systems from Eastern European countries. These weapons, along with existing systems, form a multi-layer air defense network. In order to maintain the number of fixed-wing military aircraft, with Israeli support, the Georgian Su-25 strike aircraft have been comprehensively modernized, turning them into dangerous weapons when fighting the separatists in South Ossetia and Abkhazia. At present, the Georgian Air Force has only a few MiG-21s inherited from the Soviet Union, but out of date. With the Su-25 close-air support aircraft, capable of carrying large weapons and specialized air-to-ground roles, it is the ideal weapon to provide aerial firepower to ground forces to a certain extent. The modernized Georgian version of Su-25, designated Su-25KM Scorpion, was developed in cooperation with Tbilisi Aircraft Manufacturing of Georgia and Elbit Systems of Israel. Adding that, Elbit was a company that has a lot of experience in upgrading weapons that have originated from the Cold War era. The first Su-25KM prototype made its maiden flight in April 2001. It has an avionics system significantly superior to the original version. Upgrades include a modern glass cockpit, digital maps, new head-up display, computerized weapon control system, and more. The Su-25KM is also equipped with a new navigation system and a more precise weapon delivery system, as well as systems for night combat. Upgrades made by Elbit Systems make the Su-25KM compatible with the NATO combat system. The Su-25KM is primarily designed for an air-to-ground role to destroy enemy infantry and armored vehicles. It can also use high-precision weapons such as Mark 82 and Mark 83 laser-guided bombs as a low-altitude light bomber. This attack aircraft is highly maneuverable, equipped with a heavy cannon capable of penetrating tank armor. The Su-25KM also possesses limited air combat capabilities, but is sufficient to make it a true mantle strike jet. Short-range R-73 air-to-air missile, which can strike enemy fighters at ranges of up to 30 kilometers. It has a speed of Mach 2.5, infrared guided, and can destroy drones and low-flying helicopters. With 11 hardpoints and a payload of more than 4.5 tons, the Su-25KM can carry a variety of weapons such as bombs, cannon, and missiles, including many guided weapons. Although it was not yet able to fully support the ground combatants in the 2008 five-day war with Russia, the Su-25 remains a highly capable weapon for a relatively poorly equipped army like Georgia. In the context that Moscow has imposed an arms embargo and refuses to sell Georgia spare parts of the Su-25, the Georgian Su-25KMs are lying on the ground, and the country is also considering to be decommissioned. As of 2020, the Georgian Army has only 9 Su-25KM aircraft remaining. In an effort to maintain its most capable weapons, Georgia is trying to buy parts from Ukraine or the former Warsaw Pact states. In the future, Georgia is expected to replace the Su-25KM with Israeli strike drones. My video about Su-25KM ends here. Thank you for watching. If you find this video interesting, please give me your thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to support the channel. Goodbye and see you again in the next videos.